Hello, Simply Stupid back here with another video. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get better at Ninja Fighting Simulator. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. First, I'm going to be giving you guys two codes. Those two codes should give you around 105k Robux, and they are 2 million in groups and 1 billion visits. Now, if you guys couldn't understand me, I should have it on text right now. And yeah, so you could like write it in your thing if you couldn't understand me. So yeah, I would definitely recommend playing like at this moment because you get 10 times stats and events. Like, so basically, if you're making like 500 per hit with your sword, I make like 2.5 billion, or at the moment, because 10 times stats, you should make so 500. Should make 5 billion in stats. It took so long, but yeah, around 5 billion, something like that, instead of 500 million, which is very OP if you ask me, because something that would take you 10 hours to grind would only take you 1 hour. So something that would take you 100 hours to grind would only take you 10 hours, and you do not understand how nice that is. Something that would take you 1,000 hours to grind would take you 100 hours. If you do not know, people who play 1,000 hours in a game are substantially better than those who played for 100. I'm not even joking when I say that. That is true. If you played for 1,000 hours in game, it'll be 10,000. You get my point here? It's really nice. I mean, you're not going to be able to play 10,000 hours in the time span, because that literally equates to over a year. But you get, I think actually, it might not. It might be a little less, but I'm pretty sure that it's like 8,000 hours for a year or some shit like that. But you get my point. It's very, it's more overpowered than it seems, than people give it credits per se, because it stacks. I'm pretty sure some shit like that. I don't know. Yeah, it does, because if it didn't stack, then it'll just add to your like 10 times multiplier, so it'd be 20 times multiplier instead of 100. But no, it'd be 100 times multiplier, if that makes sense. Anyways, in shop, for your boosts, they're decent, I'd say. I would really recommend them though, because it's only a 50% stat boost, which can be helpful, but you should do just fine without it. Though for the price, it's actually pretty decent. Like 15 minutes is 15 Robux, 30 minutes is 25 Robux, 1 hour is only 49 Robux, 1 day is like that's a pretty decent price. So that's really on you. If you have the Robux, then yeah, sure. But if you only have like 1,000 Robux, don't spend your money on that. I would rather have you guys go to like game passes and get like 2 times Chikara. I really don't know how to pronounce that, so don't get on me for it. And like 2 times yen. 2 times yen will be way more helpful to you than whatever the fuck boosts are. I would really recommend going for the VIP or Conceal Power or No Limit or Faster Flight or Half Cooldown, because you're gonna die anyway. For champion slots, maybe kinda, but since you're not gonna be able to get many champions, it's not worth it. It's only when you're like intermediate, when you're able to have like 100k in the bank, like 100 Chikara, whatever you call it, in the bank on the regular. One thing, okay, so let's say you do have 1,000 let's just say for this example, you have 1,000 Chikara. I would recommend getting 2 times strength, 2 times durability, 2 times skill. Do not worry about the speed or agility. They don't matter, trust me. 2 times Chikara, I mean, they do matter, but like you don't need 2 times, because like you're walking like non-stop, running, flying, all that non-stop, so you should be fine. But yeah, 2 times chakra, 2 times yen, and 2 times Chikara. Now, if I'm not wrong, that should be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, I think. 12. Oh no. Okay. Ditch what I just said. Sorry about that. I would not get sword skill. I would just go for durability and strength and your chakra, whatever you call it. I would go for those, and that's about all, because you're not gonna get much else. Wait, 2, 4, 6. Oh wait, you might. So yeah, I would go for your Chikara. So yeah, okay. So I'm probably gonna cut that part out. So what you should get is 2 times strength, 2 times durability, 2 times chakra, and 2 times Chikara. Now you're like, why do you skip yen, Azzy? Because you already get a certain amount of yen per minute from having that boosting. Depending what thing, I forget what it is. Basically, if you are to go to your stats, it should say somewhere yen/minute, and mine says 2.5k. A minute. So you could go AFK for a night if you have Android or PC. Sorry if you have iOS, but you can't. But I still wouldn't go for it, because you're still gonna get it, but you can't be totally AFK at night. It just don't go for a yen if you don't got the money. This is if you have like 1,000 Robux. That's what you should go for. Now if you have the Robux, yeah, go for 2 times yen a minute, but you don't necessarily need it. Anyways, the reason why I say you want to do that is because like you don't get much chakra, so having that times 2 is good. The reason why you don't, yeah, it's like I said, you keep getting it. I don't know how else to explain it. You get it, you could, it's just, yeah, I hope you guys understand what I mean. I'm really bad at explaining things, I'm sorry. Alright, let's go back to the shop. Your fruits, don't get a fruit. It's easy to find, even though it's really cheap. It's still, you're able to find it like everywhere. I mean, not everywhere, but it's in some people online are actually pretty nice, and they'll be like, oh, does anyone want a fruit? And if you're lucky, you can get one. You probably find, like, you can look up YouTube videos and where to find one. It's just not worth it. It's if you're just extremely lazy and have like, you're rich on Robux, you know, then maybe, but even then, nah. And offers, I would only go for things that cost Chikara. No Robux at all. Just don't. In my opinion, it's not worth it. But if you want to, if you really want to, like 3,000 Robux for Chikara, I don't know how good that is. But unless, like, if you got unlimited amounts of money, then sure. But like, suspecting that you're a new player, I wouldn't. Even the thing for Kaguyan and the King Fruit, I wouldn't really recommend, because as a new player, you don't have that kind of money, you know. So yeah, don't go for the chakra yen stuff at all. Like I said, rip off. I mean, they actually come out with a pretty good price, at least for the Chikara, the yen, and I don't feel like paying around $20-25 or whatever for 987k yen. Sorry, no. When I could get that within like less than an hour. Sorry about that. I'm kind of, my mic's a little buggy right now, so yeah. And I'm a little over breath, so yeah, I have like shortness of breath right now, so I have to breathe a lot. Yeah, so that happens quite a bit. Oh, the reason why I said don't get VIP is because, like, starting out, you won't really need it. Wait, Grandma, are we doing anything today? Just wondering. Okay. Anyways, sorry about that. Also, overall, why I said you shouldn't get, buy the sword thingy is because you're gonna be able to do that anywhere, and it doesn't depend on like your quests. So during your quests, you should have to get like strength, durability, and chakra. And there's no sword in that. Now you do have sword quests, but they're different from those main quests, and that's why it doesn't matter if that makes literally any sense at all. I would only focus on daily quests because they're usually pretty hard, and you just won't be able to get near it at all. Trust me. I mean, maybe the one like your increments you needed to get to place, but even that takes a while, and some people don't want to be doing that. But it just depends, I guess. Only do it if you're able to do it without having to specifically grind. And you should be focusing on your main quests, the guy you meet at like your spawn place only. I'm just saying. Or if you're able to, I would find a what do you call it? A server with barely any people, and you can do that with like BT Roblox or something, like from the Chrome web browser, adding the extension. And then so instead of having to load more servers, you can just put in a number. Let's say there's like 60 page of servers, you can put like 55, and you'll have like a small amount of servers. Wait, no, small people in the server. So like 55 probably have like 2 or 3 people in each server, and it'll be pretty good. Less people to kill you. Now people can't join and leave that server, but like you would just have a higher chance of living. And when you're AFKing, I would recommend doing it if you are just trying to get somewhat some power, like your sword skill. Just upgrade your sword skill because you'll be good. Because you can easy to hide, because you don't have to be in a training spot. You can literally just be at spawn. You're good. Like if you ever like, it's just I mean, I wouldn't totally recommend it, but if you're really scared about dying and you want to gain something, then yeah, just go for social skill. A good way I would test this in a server is to see if people join. I would join like 2 hours early, go AFK. If no one joined, then I would deem it as safe. But if there are a few people, like let's say 5 or 6 people instead of 2 or 3, you just grind for that hour or something. See if anybody kills you. If no one does, you should be fine. Your specials. I would really recommend worrying about specials at all. I mean, I guess you could get, like, I would recommend looking at YouTube videos how to get a fruit, because you don't really need to spend any Chikara for that. Other than that, don't really worry about it when you're beginning. If you are like, intermediate, where you can probably spend the money on a few specials, I recommend getting sword styles, quirks, and a bloodline. A bloodline, not so much, but it should be those like a few. But at the end of the game, like end game, you should probably have like all of them at the best. But starting, even if you get like an uncommon one, then don't worry about getting another one unless you really want to. I mean, it'd be wasting chakra, though. You don't really need a good one, because you're not be able to kill anybody with it anyway. Though if you do get like the second best, so okay, for example, let's say you got a Tachu's eyes in bloodline, which I'm pretty sure is like the second best one in the bloodline that you can get. Then don't try to get the best one, because you're not gonna get it. You're gonna get most common and bummed out because you can't spend any more Chikara, and you're gonna get mad annoyed. So, like I said, don't worry about getting the best one at the start of the game. Just saying. Trading. Don't worry about trading. If you got like the best pen, like not the best, but best hero or champion, the best champion in the game, then you won't even be able to trade it anyway, because you need to be a certain level to be able to trade stuff. But if somebody, like if you are, let's say, just don't trust people trading, because I'm like, oh, can I have it, thinking you're not going to know much about it, but just don't trust them. Just saying, people try to do that to me, but luckily I couldn't trade it. So yeah, if you plan on getting a new champion, if you can't like trade it away, then I recommend looking at your voice champion if you like your full-on champions, and deleting that champion. Or okay, so it can apply differently. So let's say you have 3 champions that are like the best, or 2 champions that are like the best 2 champions in the game, but it's like the same champion or something. I'm not sure if you can have a duplicate of a champion, but I'd assume you could. Then I would delete it, or give it away, or try to trade it for like the same value of a champion that's different, because you don't need the 2 of the same champion, since they basically give the same thing, and it's not like a passive thing you like unlock it. It's like it's something that you have to equip for it to work. So yeah, sure, you got the 2 rarest. Like let's say you got fucking Barcar, I don't know how to say it, but it basically 0.03% chance of getting him. If you got him like twice, give it away or something, or try to find another one that's like just as good, that will help you with another stat, because you're not gonna be able to get that again. Like it's gonna be no use to you. It's just gonna be something to show off. I think you are able to equip 2 champions. Let me see if I'm not add a champion. I don't fucking know. I was trying to see if it'll work. No, at least I can. So yeah, don't worry about it too much. Like I said, just don't worry about it too much. But if you're like intermediate, I worry. Unless you're like intermediate, I guess I would. Actually, no, I lied. You should worry about it a little bit. If you don't get the best in the first few tries, don't worry about it too much. But if you can get a good one pretty soon in game, it can help it a lot. Just trust me on that. So yeah. Anyways, that's it in the video. I don't want to make it too long. If you got any questions or concerns or whatever, you can comment down below, or add my Roblox at Black Butters, and I'll answer some questions. And also like comment down below if you just want to ask in Roblox anything to comments too, because I just don't want to be adding people. Okay, anyways, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and have a great day. Peace.